I think that's very cool. Now, so I know you came from that 68 Alpha background and were formerly trained on the DOD side. How much of that stuff translated, like your full military training? Because obviously we're talking to some of the folks that get ready to transition. Do you think that it kind of helped you transition out and made it very smooth, or were there still some things to
It did and it didn't. So it helped in the fact that a lot of people recognize that the DOD biomed program, for all of it, for Navy, Air Force, and Army, it's all centralized because anybody in any of those services can go to the biomed school, which is now located in San Antonio. That course really, I wouldn't be where I am today because it clarified that I knew what I was doing to where I could go and pursue the career. It really set me up to, one, understand troubleshooting. So the way they structure the school is it's set up in blocks. And in each block, you're going to learn a particular, either specific system, or you're going to learn maybe a generalized area of type of equipment. So like one block might be primarily focused on imaging. One will be focused on sterilization, patient monitors, that kind of stuff. And you really learn the ins and outs because they literally will hand you a giant schematic, have you trace lines, do electrical theory, I think is 2 full blocks of just learning what resistors do, what diodes do, what and NOR gates, all that kind of stuff. And then once they give you the fundamentals, they just start stacking you up and building you up and having you troubleshoot larger and larger, more complex systems. One of the final courses, you're troubleshooting a whole rad room, which can be quite complex just because there's many boards that do different things and different systems that manage those things. And then, so after that year course, you're set with the basic fundamentals to be a biomed. And then they shoot you out into the military realm to either get assigned to a field unit or medcom or a hospital. I got stuck at Fort Hood in a field unit the entire time. So literally the first month I got there, I showed up. They're like, "Hey, I hope you, how you feel about deployment? We're leaving in 2 months." So
I'll be laughing because I know where you're coming from.